we can learn about the concept of variables in Python. In Python, if you're writing a equal to 5, that means a is not storing the value 5. Instead of that, a is pointing to the value 5. Now, I will say it in detail. If we want to store a value in computer memory, we need a area or we need a space. And this space is known as the memory space. Next, in this memory space, we will store the value 5. And this memory space is having an address that is known as the memory address. The memory address is too long and it will be like hexadecimal number 0xfe1235 like this. Just assume that this is the memory address of this memory area or memory space. Now inside this memory space we are storing the value 5. Now for a normal human it is not easy to remember this memory address. So what we will do? We can give a name for this memory area and that name is A. That means A is the name of the area in which the 5 is stored. A is not storing the value 5, but A is just a name for this area. Inside this area, we are storing the value 5. Hope you understand the concept. If you are writing P equal to 20 means P is not storing the value 20. Instead of that, P is the name of the area where 20 is stored. P is just a name. Inside the area pointed by P, the value 20 is stored. That means P is pointing to 20 or P is pointing to the area where 20 is stored. One more example I will give. If we are writing M equal to 105, that means M is pointing to the area where 105 is stored. Now, this area is having an address like 0xfe23 like this. This memory address will be there in the variable M. So, M will pointing to this memory address where 5 is stored. Or if you are writing like this, N equal to 6, N equal to 6, that means N pointing to the area where 6 is stored. Now, we have learned that if we are storing a value inside a memory space, it is having an address. Just assume the address is 0x25. So, inside the variable N, the address will be there. So, if we have the address, it is easy to find the value. So, N is referencing to the area under which the 6 is stored. This is the concept of variable in Python. A variable is the named location. It is the named location where a value is stored. So actually if we are writing A equal to 5 means A is not storing the value 5. Instead of that, A is just the name of the area where the value 5 is stored. Just understand that. So this is all about variable.